let's talk about the WNBA. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. I want to say this for everybody that said the momentum in college hoops wouldn't translate to the WNBA. You're fried. You're smoking that good pack. Because let's keep it a stack. This was the most popular WNBA draft ever. All the homies was talking about it. I don't know about you, but my group chats, it was buzzing. I tweeted something. I said, yo, and we going to talk about it. I said Angel Reese should have been picked by the LA Sparks. The LA Sparks made a huge mistake in not drafting Angel Reese. Well, me and the homies going back and forth. Well, hey, they got Cambridge. They got Rickea Jackson. What you talking about, Miles? You chatting? That's what it's all about. When you and the homies is chatting, bro, and y'all really like debating over something, that's when you know it's mainstream. It's mainstream. It's not just, it's, I'm trying to do a good deed by helping out, helping support. Like, no, like, I feel it. Like, people are genuinely excited for this WNBA season, and we're going to cover it. So we have that situation going on. With Caitlin Clark, we'll start with her. I feel like the people that said, it's not going to be as easy in WNBA, I mean, obviously. But here's the thing, though. She's never had a teammate as good as Aaliyah Boston. Not even close. Not even close. So you can't just double Caitlin Clark all day because you got Aaliyah Boston in the post. So what is we talking about? And if Aaliyah Boston gets doubled, you better not leave Caitlin Clark open. So this was a great situation for Caitlin. She's going to grow the game. She's the Michael Jordan of this era. And I had a video in which I compared the ways that Caitlin Clark and LeBron James, they were, talked about before they came into the NBA, before they, before she's coming into the WNBA. And it was people saying they're not going to do the same thing. I compared the two. Not the talent, but I compared the two in that aspect. And what did some people say? Stop comparing Caitlin Clark to LeBron James. Well, let me set this straight for you. In terms of impact, it's not even close. Caitlin Clark has a way, way better impact. A much more substantial and more significant impact than LeBron James. Easily. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, she's literally going to get all of these girls in the WNBA paid. There are literally teams that are switching arenas before the Fever drafted Caitlin Clark to go ahead and be like, look, we know that it's going to be 8,000 more people coming to this game because of this one person. Let's go ahead and change our venues. LeBron ain't have that effect. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. So you want to open that can of worms. You want to open that can of worms with, saying, don't compare LeBron to Caitlin Clark. Well, yes, I just did. And yes, Caitlin Clark has a better impact, a more profound, a more significant impact than LeBron James. And what she will do for these women, you can't understate it. You can't say, well, it's a collective thing. It's Angel Reese and it's everybody else. I mean, it's Caitlin Clark and it's everybody else. It is Angel Reese, and we'll talk about her. Great segue, Miles. Great segue. Because with Angel Reese, it's like she is the second most impactful person in growing the game of women's basketball. The second. And what she did at LSU, I mean, she was box office. She was a superstar. You literally went to go see Angel Reese. Whether you wanted to see her fail or see her succeed. What did that famous bowling player say?
Hate me or love me. You watched. That's all you could do.
That's all you can do. So with Angel Reese, it's like, yo, I would have loved to see her in LA. I feel like the LA Sparks dropped the ball in that. I think they did. And not saying that Cam Brink and Rakia Jackson aren't better players as of this moment than Angel Reese. I'm not debating that. But when you talk about superstardom, when you talk about a superstar in popularity, in Angel Reese in LA, you can't pass that up. Not if you have 2 top 5 picks in the draft. Nah, so that pissed me off because it's like, if I was the commissioner of the WNBA, I am telling the LA Sparks owner, you better draft Angel Reese or it's going to be a big problem. It's going to be a big problem because you just can't pass up on that superstar being in LA when the main goal is to change the WNBA in a direction that is never gone. And Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are the ways that it can get to that point. Now, look, the WNBA got lucky because what did the Chicago Sky do? They drafted Camila Cardozo and they got Angel Reese. This is the same, pair that was going at it in the, what was it called? In the SEC championship. I mean, it was flat out cinema, and that was without Caitlin Clark. So the WNBA, it's just, what we're seeing now is just like all the stars are aligning. They're all aligning because it's like, all right, you have a consensus #1 overall pick in Caitlin Clark. Then you have Angel Reese and her arch nemesis in college. Now they're teaming up. And Camila's like, look, we gonna be the best, rebounding duo there is. So I love to see that positivity. I love to see that. And I can't diminish what Cam Brink and Rakia Jackson are. They're going to be some stars in LA, strictly basketball-wise. I mean, you talk about their games. I mean, my man Paris said it about Rakia. I mean, she's one of them ones, bro.